And welcome you live here to the Brevard Sports Network, live from Zach Seeley Field at Satellite Beach. Scorpions Youth Football as they host the Astronaut War Eagles here all throughout Brevard Sports Network's coverage here on Saturday morning youth football. I'm Jackson Robb, and again, welcome live to the Brevard Sports Network, powered by the Zone 6 Reapers, as we have the first of our youth football games today from Zach Seeley Field, as it is the Satellite Beach Scorpions 6U versus Astronaut. And we'll get things started here quickly as Satellite will start with the ball at their own 35-yard line for game one of the day. We'll have 6U, 8U, 10U, 12U, all the way up to 14U throughout the day. And it all starts here, so welcome and good morning here. And first week of youth football here at Satellite, and we'll get the chance to see all their programs throughout the day and what teams to look out for and get the lay of the land here this Saturday morning. Again, our broadcast sponsored by the Zone 6 Reapers and Keller Williams Elite Realty and Kelly McCann. See his information there at the bottom of your screen and the link to get more information there. And the information for the Zone 6 Reapers is up on our Facebook page. It's going to be first down and 10, Satellite from their own 35. Run down the roster here for Satellite. It's number 5, Zion Wadi. You have number 7, Vincenzo Chioca. Number 8 is Kai Strolin. Number 10 is Luke Pettit. Number 11, Stephen McGuffey. Number 12, Bryant Vetter. Number 15, Cruz Sabalos. Number 16, Maverick Stevenson. Number 18, Malachi Santana. Number 28 is Colton Freeman. Number 31 is Elgin Cameron. Number 34, William Demalia. Number 35 is Liam Jackson. Number 44 is Brecken Peace. So first game of the day here was 6U. 8 minutes on the clock. And first down, Scorpions, as lined up at quarterback, is going to be Luke Pettit with 2 backs behind him. It's going to be a handoff here for Satellite. Trying to reverse the field, but a nice stop for a big loss by the Astronaut defense. And a big stop there by number 21 for the War Eagles, Owen Brantley. And that's going to bring up second down and long for the Scorpions already. Didn't see the number of the ball carrier there, but he didn't really have any room to run. Tried to get to the outside and ended up running backwards and stopped after a loss of about 7 yards. That's going to bring up second down and 17 just about for Satellite. Nice rush on the first play by Astronaut, getting after the ball carrier. It is second down and 17. Again, Pettit is under center. Cruz Sabalos and William Demalia, the 2 backs behind Pettit. It's a ball is out on the ground. It's a fumble and a dead ball there immediately. And it's already third down and long for Satellite as Astronauts defense making some great plays in the backfield early. That one, a loss of an extra yard. It's going to be third down and 18 for Satellite, back at about their own 27-yard line. It's an 80-yard field for 6U, so Satellite needs to get over the 40-yard line to get the first down across midfield. It'll be third down and 18 for the Scorpions here on the opening drive of the game, opening drive of their season. We'll see if they can get through this Astronaut front 7. This time Pettit in the shotgun look, his backs to either side of him, ball over his head, and a dead ball there once it hits the ground. And that'll bring up fourth down here on the opening drive for Satellite. As we'll see, they're going to elect to punt here, I believe. So Satellite will have to punt it on the first drive, and no special teams here in 6U, so they'll march it down to the other side of the field, and Astronaut will take over on offense now for first down. Great defense there on the opening drive from Astronaut, forcing a few plays to die in the backfield, and while on third down, it was just a high snap that went over the head of Pettit in the first play they took from the shotgun, blowing that one dead. Now Astronaut will take over first down and 10 from their own 35. We'll see what the War Eagles have offensively. So here it is, first down, Astronaut now offensively for their first drive of the season. With these teams' high school programs played last night, Astronaut picked up a big win with Satellite fell to Rockledge. Astronaut beat Discovery. As the quarterback's going to keep it to the right side, has room to run down the sideline, and he'll be tackled. Tent in the way there, unfortunately, but he's tackled just short of the line to gain. That was number 66 with the run, Cash Hawthorne. That'll bring up second down and short for Astronaut now, just across midfield. It'll be second down and about 3 for the War Eagles after the run by Hawthorne to the outside. Nice start for Astronaut offensively after their defense made the stop. It'll be second down and 3. Quarterback in the shotgun again. It is second down and 2 for Astronaut. Hawthorne going to try and run to the near side. Satellite brings a blitz. Hawthorne bounces off the defender. First down and more. Down the sideline. There goes Astronaut all the way down the sideline, and it's going to be in for the touchdown. And a big touchdown run there for Astronaut. Cash Hawthorne gets the scoring started here, as the War Eagles strike first, and that was about a 35-yard touchdown run by Hawthorne to the outside, and once he got the edge, it was just off to the races, and he wins the foot race there to the end zone. And that is going to set up now the conversion try for the War Eagles. So they'll go for 1 from the 5-yard line here. Conversion try will be run up the middle by number 21, bounces to the outside, and he is in for the extra point. Owen Brantley gets it in for Astronaut after the 30-yard touchdown run by Cash Hawthorne. And to start this one off, it's going to be 7-0 in favor of Astronaut with just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Apologize for the camera there. Updating the scoreboard there. Our Keller Williams Elite Realty scoreboard. 7-0 start for Astronaut. A nice way to start their season with a big stop defensively and then a nice touchdown run and the conversion offensively. So all things considered, best way you can start the game if you're Astronaut. They lead at 7-0. Satellite will take back over their own 35. Their first drive didn't net any positive yardage. Satellite first down and 10 coming from their own 35 once again. The opening drive, Astronaut was in the backfield, all over the field defensively, making stops. We'll see if Satellite can get through for some positive yardage here on first down. Let's see what the Scorps have offensively here. First drive, Luke Pettit was playing quarterback. Saw some handoff to Cruz Sabalos and William Damali in the backfield. And we'll see what Satellite goes with here on this set of downs. Just over halfway through the first quarter. 3:56 remaining. Astronaut with a 7-0 advantage. And it's first down and 10, Satellite at their own 35 once again. And we're going to get an Astronaut timeout here with 3:56 to go in the first quarter. Their first timeout of the game. And I'd like to thank our sponsor for today, Zone 6 Reapers, the best in the business for 7v7 football training. So for all the football players, once football season in high school or even youth is over, go check out the Zone 6 Reapers for the best 7v7 and personal training in Brevard County. All their information is up on our Facebook page, and they're a proud supporter of the Brevard Sports Network, and we thank them for their support. It is first down and 10. Satellite from their own 35 after the quick timeout. It's going to be split backs with Pettit in the shotgun here. He will keep it himself. Luke Pettit looking to get to the outside. And Pettit will get positive yardage there on first down. It's a gain of about 4 yards. Just shy of midfield here. It'll be second down and gain of 3. It'll be second down and 7 for Satellite at their own 38-yard line. Again, a 40-yard field, so just about midfield. As midfield is at the 40. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into the Brevard Sports Network and welcome in here. Good morning and happy Saturday. College football starts today. A lot going on here, but thanks for spending your time here on the Brevard Sports Network this fine morning. It'll be second down and 7 for Satellite at their own 38. Clock ticks down to about 3 minutes to go now in the first quarter ahead of second down. Satellite getting their offense set up here, and these are the things you get learning here in 6U and in your first game of the year. Get your offense that you've practiced out on the field, and same with the defense. As Pettit hands off, he was hit as he handed it off, but he gets the hand off to the outside. There goes the running back down the sideline for Satellite, and he'll get chased down after a solid run there. That was number 15, Cruz Sabalos. And it is going to be a first down and 10 Satellite as they move the chains for the first time with a big run by Sabalos. Sabalos is still down on the play. Big time run there for Cruz Sabalos. Going to get them about 20 yards there on the run. It's going to be first down Satellite from the Astronaut 23-yard line. And a big time run there by Cruz Sabalos. He is still down on the play. We have an injury timeout here for Sabalos, and hope all is well with him. First game of the season. Don't want really any injuries. Never want any injuries. Clock stops, 2:33 to go in the first quarter. Astronaut with the advantage early on a 30-yard touchdown run by Cash Hawthorne. And Sabalos is off the field now under his own power, so good to see that. It'll be first down and 10 Satellite at the Astronaut 23. First down now. Scorps get ready to line up offensively. Clock continues to tick down, closer to 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Here in 6U, following this game, it'll be Caleb Brown on the call for the rest of the day here from Zach Sealy Field. Currently, he's over at Wickham Park doing some cross country, which Cross country season beginning here as well in the fall, along with football and volleyball and bowling is and swimming and diving as well. So a lot of sports here in the fall season. Cross country getting its start this morning as well. Coach Doug Butler at Satellite, his final year coaching at the high school level. So something to keep an eye on there. And I don't know any results of those races, but if you want to find out, it's live on the Brevard Sports Network right now. It'll be first down and 10. Satellite at the Astronaut 24-yard line. Direct snap here, whistles and flags before the play. That one was snapped to Vincenzo Choca. But it's going to be a penalty on Satellite here. That'll back him up 5. And that'll bring up first down and 15 for the Scorpions now. Again, last night, too, we had 5 games here on the Brevard Sports Network for Friday Night Lights. Saw some great Week 1 football action. Already looking forward to Week 2. And it'll be first and 15 for Satellite at the Astronaut 28-yard line. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Quick moving first quarter. The Astronaut leads at 7-0. First and 15. Snap is dropped. That's going to be a dead ball. That'll bring up second and long now for Satellite. Similar to how their first drive ended, is they, lost a lot of yardage early and weren't really able to overcome it. We'll see if they can get through what's going to be a second down and 15 coming up. 35 seconds and counting to go in the first quarter. See if Satellite has 1 or 2 more plays in them before the quarter. I'm thinking this may be the last play of the first quarter here from Zach Seeley Field, home of the Satellite Beach Scorpions. Also today on the Brevard Sports Network, starting, I think, at 9 o'clock, so in about 8 minutes, approximately 9 o'clock, we'll have more youth football up at Cocoa. The Cocoa Tigers youth football will have games all throughout the day as well. Alan Slaughterzinski will be up there on that call. It's second down and 15 for Satellite at the Astronaut 27-yard line. And, they don't get off another play before the end of the first quarter. As our score at the break, it is 7-0 Astronaut with the lead. And when we come back for quarter number 2, it'll be second down and about 15 for Satellite. We're going to take a quick break, update the scoreboard, and be back in just a moment for quarter number 2. Now, welcome me back here to Satellite Beach Youth Football here at Zach Seeley Field, as through the first quarter of action in 6U, it's 7-0 Astronaut with the advantage. It'll be second down and 15. Scorpions with the ball right now at the Astronaut 27-yard line. As this field position set up by a big run by Cash Sabalos. It's about a 20-yard run that set him up in Astronaut territory. And it'll be second down and 15 here coming up. Last night on Friday Night Lights on the Brevard Sports Network, we had 5 games. We saw MCC defeat Holy Trinity. We saw Cocoa defeat Titusville. We saw Vieira beat Fort Pierce Central. We saw Melbourne fall short against Toho. And we had Heritage beating Palm Bay as well. So first Friday night we have 5 games and went pretty well, all things considered. And we'll be back again doing the same thing next Friday night. Myself, I'll be going up to Daytona Beach to see the Cocoa Tigers face the defending state champion Daytona Mainland Buccaneers. Both defending state champions, so that one going to be quite the game. We've already seen Mainland once in Brevard County in the Kickoff Classic, beating O'Galley. So on the next tier up the ladder here in the county would be Cocoa. That's who Mainland will have next week. But right here this morning, second down and 15 for Satellite at the Astronaut 37-yard line. And low snap and another dead ball for Satellite. And it's the first game of the season for these kids. Some of them, it's their first game ever of tackle football. So as a former center as well myself, it takes some time to get that connection down. And that ball a little low, and it hits the ground. It'll be 3rd down and about 18 now. Yeah, about 3rd and 18 now for the Scorps. The clock continues to roll to start the 2nd quarter of this game. Immediately following this one will be 8U football. Same 2 programs all day here. It's Satellite and Astronaut Youth Football. Astronaut making the drive here down south. This one's going to be Luke Pettit. Pettit looking to get to the outside. He's still on his feet, running down the sideline. There goes Luke Pettit. And he's going to go all the way down the sideline for the Satellite touchdown. Sorry for the camera angle there. It kind of cuts off up here, but capture the run there by Luke Pettit. And on 3rd down and long, it's a big touchdown. It's a gain of a 28-yard touchdown for Luke Pettit. And a name I remember from last year, 6U team for Satellite, coming back and making a big play there to start this one and this season and get Satellite on the scoreboard. Satellite now will go for the extra point, try to tie this game at 7. Big time run there by Luke Pettit. Very similar to Astronaut's touchdown run, just getting that corner and turning on the Jets. And Pettit goes for a 28-yard touchdown run. Only 1 minute into the 2nd quarter. And we'll see Satellite here go for the 1-point conversion. Look to tie this game up at 7. This would be to tie the game up as well. Respond to Astronaut 7 points from their opening drive. This is Satellite's 2nd drive of the game. A nice one down the field. This one, a run, looking to get to the outside, and that is going to be good for the extra point by number 15, Cash Sabalos. So he set him up with a good, or Cruz Sabalos, sorry. He set him up with a great field position on a run of his own earlier on in the drive, and he finishes it off for the Scorpions with the 1-point conversion after the Luke Pettit touchdown run to tie this game up at 7 here in quarter number 2. I see the score there up on the Kelly Mechanic, Keller Williams Realty scoreboard. The best realtor in Brevard County. All his information there at the bottom of your screen. One of our key sponsors of the day here. All day from Satellite. For all of the games that'll be live broadcasted here on the network this morning and throughout the rest of the day. Also, again, like to thank the Zone 6 Reapers for their support of the Brevard Sports Network and sponsoring today's broadcast. They're the best in the business for 7v7 football and training. It's going to be 1st down and 10 Astronaut at their own 35 for their 2nd drive of the game. Their 1st drive goes right down the field and capped off by a big touchdown run by Cash Hawthorne. It'll be 1st down and 10 Astronaut at their own 35. We'll have a timeout from Satellite. That'll be their first timeout of the game. Both teams now have taken 1 timeout in this one. 6:48 to go in the first half as we have a timeout and a break in the action. Again, I'd like to thank Kelly McCann at Keller Williams Elite Realty. You can call Kelly at either 239-297-9504 or 239-313-0344 or online at mccann-group.kw.com. I'd like to thank Kelly McCann and McCann Group Beachside for their support of the Brevard Sports Network and sponsoring today's broadcast, along with the Zone 6 Reapers. It's 1st down and 10 now for Astronaut again to their own 35. Satellite takes their first time out of the half there with 6:48 to go in the 2nd quarter. And first play here is going to be a run to the near side. There goes Cash Hawthorne again down the sideline. Hawthorne cuts it down the middle. There goes Cash Hawthorne again. And that's going to be a big run, but he's going to be just short of the end zone. But we do have a flag down back here, and it's going to be a hold on Astronaut. So the big run will come back for Hawthorne and the War Eagles. A tough break for them there as Hawthorne nearly got it all the way to the end zone again down the sideline. He's been electric in that backfield so far here, but the hold will bring it back. And that'll set him up. We'll see how far they mark it off. It'll be a replay of first down. As it's only going to end up being a loss of 4 yards on the penalty, so it'll be 1st and 14. It's a rare sight. 1st and 14, Astronaut from their own 31. First down and 14 for Astronaut at their own 31-yard line. And this one will be another run here for Astronaut. Gets through to the outside again down the sideline. There go the War Eagles. Down the sideline, there goes Astronaut again. And I don't think anyone's going to catch him this time. And that's going to be a tackled, I think, in the end zone. Touchdown, Astronaut. Once again, the War Eagles cash in for 6 down the sideline after their last big play was called back due to a penalty. It is Cash Hawthorne again with his 2nd touchdown of the game. A nice opening day for Cash Hawthorne. As we'll see the extra point try here. As Astronaut with the extra point try here, looking to jump ahead by 7. Once again, is now 2 for 2 on their offensive drives for 2 big touchdowns by Cash Hawthorne. That one was about a 45-yard touchdown run. Low snap picked up, and they're going to say hit the ground first. It'll be a dead ball, so the try will be no good. But now early on in quarter number 2, Astronaut jumps back in front by 6. It's 13-7. Here, a nice start for Astronaut and Cash Hawthorne as the War Eagles lead it by 6. So lead now for Astronaut jumps back ahead by 6 points as they lead at 13-7 with 5:52 to go in the second quarter. And we'll welcome you all into the Brevard Sports Network today, finally broadcasting from the newly opened and built clubhouse here at the Satellite Beach Youth Football Facility up top on the 2nd level. So nice view here, no longer down on the sideline. You know, having to look through the tents, and it's a good setup here, and looking forward to doing some more games here throughout the season. It's going to be 1st down and 10, Satellite at their own 35. It'll be 1st down and 10, Satellite their own 35. Last drive capped off by a 30-yard touchdown run by Luke Pettit. And we'll see what they have in store on this drive. And here's 1st down and 10, Satellite, their 3rd drive of the game. First drive they had to punt. 2nd drive was a touchdown. And with a touchdown and a conversion good here, they could take the lead for the first time. Luke Pettit in the shotgun. He'll run it to the near side. Pettit gets through. There he goes again. Luke Pettit down the sideline, and for the 2nd straight drive, nobody's going to catch him. All the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Satellite. Luke Pettit again. When he gets to the outside, nobody able to catch him. for his second touchdown of the game. And again, that's a name, if you watch Satellite Youth 6U last year, Luke Pettit's name was said frequently in the end zone, and this morning carrying on that that momentum. As with a conversion here, Satellite can take the lead for the first time. Right now we're tied at 13. Scorpions trying to jump ahead 14-13. 2 touchdown runs for Cash Hawthorne for Astronaut. 2 touchdown runs for Luke Pettit for Satellite in this one. Midway through quarter number 2. Again, once Pettit's able to get by that front line, it's just off to the races. Nobody catching number 10 for Satellite. As here comes a conversion try for Satellite. Looking for the lead here. Astronauts was no good. Snap was on the ground. Ruled dead here in 6U. No live fumbles. And the exact same way on the other side now. Satellite has a similar problem. And with that, midway through quarter number 2, we're tied back up again from 0-0 to 7-7, now to 13 all. Here from Zach Seeley Field is the 6U game. Looking pretty strong early. Good back and forth play here, testing these kids in week 1. See how they play in these close games. Astronaut will get the ball back. So far, they are 2 for 2 on their drives, with 2 touchdown runs by Cash Hawthorne. We'll see first down and 10 Astronaut from their own 35 now. They flip sides of the field here, so Astronaut will be on this side of the 40 for first down and 10 at their own 35. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half now, tied at 13. Now we're going to have our first half water break here with 4:35 to go in the second quarter ahead of Astronaut's next drive. Getting up Brevard Sports Network today, we had cross country earlier on this morning. We have Cocoa Tigers youth football coming up. Should be getting started just about now if it isn't already. Alan Zolderzinski up there at Cocoa covering the youth Tigers organization. And top level. And, you know, the top tier of the Tigers program, obviously the high school last night with a big win over Titusville, 42-10 to start off their, well, 3rd consecutive title defense season back in 2A this season. Interesting, as always, to watch Cocoa this year. 13th ranked in the nation, 2nd in the state of Florida. So a lot of buzz around the Tigers program, but it all starts at the youth football level. That's where we have coverage today with Alan Zolderzinski and company. When I say in company, well, it's just Alan up there today, I believe. It'll be first down and 10, Astronaut from their own 35 to start their 3rd drive of the game. As this game all tied up at 13, they're 2 for 2 on their drive so far, getting in the end zone, trying to go 3 for 3 here and take the lead back. Satellite did have to punt on their first drive, so Astronaut trying to take advantage. Hawthorne run to the far side. Satellite subbing off, and Astronaut going to take it down the far side, and here goes Cash Hawthorne again, and that is going to be 3 touchdowns now for him as he walks in the end zone for a first play 45-yard touchdown run, and Hawthorne with a first half hat trick for Astronaut. That's 3 touchdown runs for Cash Hawthorne, and Astronaut will jump back in front here. As we'll see Astronaut go for the conversion here to look to go ahead by a clean 7. 3:49 to go in the first half. Some lot of scoring here in quarter number 2. At the end of the first quarter, it was 7-0. No, still with 3:48 still to play. It's going to be at least 19-13 here. A lot more scoring here in quarter number 2. for both teams. As we'll get Astronaut's conversion try here. Last one was no good on a low snap, dead ball. This one gets up, run up the middle, big hit, and he's dropped short of the end zone. So that conversion will be no good as well. Nice hit there up the middle by, looked like number 7, Vincenzo Chioca, to stop Astronaut there on the extra point attempt. So midway through quarter number 2, it's going to be 19-13, Astronaut with the lead. As now the War Eagles jump back ahead by 6, and we'll see if Satellite can respond again. It's been kind of a tug of war here in quarter number 2. Both teams putting up, Astronaut putting up 12 here in the second quarter, Satellite putting up 13 as we got Astronaut second time out of the half with 3:49 to play. They'll have one left for the rest of the first half. Come out of the timeout, it'll be Satellite first and 10 at their own 35. First drive they had to punt after they were stopped for a loss multiple times. The last 2 drives have ended the same way with Luke Pettit touchdown runs. So he has 2 now on the game. There you see the Astronaut huddle for the timeout. 3:48 to go in the first quarter. See if Satellite's able to tie this or take the lead on this drive, or if Astronaut can get a big stop and get the ball back before halftime. And it'll be first down and 10, Satellite at their own 35. Last drive. A quick touchdown from about this deep for Luke Pettit. We'll see if Satellite can do it again. First down and 10, Satellite at their own 35-yard line. Once again, Luke Pettit in the shotgun for him. Astronaut definitely going to keep an eye on him, and there's going to be some early movement on that play. It'll be a false start on Satellite. I'll make it first and 15 again. And that's their second false start of this game. Now, last time they were able to go for a touchdown regardless of the 5 yards back. So all their touchdowns have been pretty big runs. So unfortunate penalty, but not anything to panic over if you're Satellite. 3:45 to go in the second quarter. War Eagles lead by 6. It's Luke Pettit and Cruz Savalos in the backfield for Satellite once again. And Pettit will look to hand it off on an end around. Running back, going backwards, reversing field, now back upfield. There goes Satellite again down the sideline. Good blocking in front. And he will be stopped. Now Astronaut has taken the ball away, and that's going to be a turnover. That ball never hit the ground. It was just straight up taken out of his hands. What a play by Easton Phillips for the turnover. And in 6U, it's exceptionally rare to see a turnover because they don't throw the ball, and if the ball hits the ground, it's a dead ball. But, well, if you rip it right out of his hands, that's a turnover. First down and 10, Astronaut now from their own 37-yard line. As it looked like it was going to be a really positive run there by William Demalia, but you see Easton Phillips snatched the ball away for the first turnover of the game. 3:28 to go in the second quarter. Astronaut takes back over on offense. It'll first down and 10 Astronaut. All three of their drives offensively resulted in Cash Hawthorne touchdown runs. So Satellite hasn't already made sure to keep an eye on him. They definitely will now, as there is Hawthorne again in the near side. There he goes again down the sideline. Cash Hawthorne cuts it back inside. And he'll get brought down eventually, but he does pick up the first down. Astronaut is good job by Satellite not letting him get through for another touchdown on that run, but it will be enough for a first down, as Astronaut will move up to the Satellite 31 for first down and 10. Another good run there by Cash Hawthorne. Having a great season opening game here at Satellite for Astronaut. 2:40 to go and counting in the first half. First down and 10, Astronaut at the Satellite 30. This one a nice run to the outside, but Satellite tackles the ball carrier, which is Owen Brantley. Nice stop by Cruz Sabalos for the Scorpions. It'll bring up second down and about 6. Got some information there about the last play that caused the turnover. If it is a fumble past the line of scrimmage, it's a live ball, and that's where Astronaut picked it up. It's the dead ball behind the line of scrimmage, which we've seen a few times today. So that's how Astronaut got the ball for this drive in the first place. Trying to turn it into points here. It's second down and 7. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. War Eagles with one timeout left if they choose to use it. Satellite has 2 if they get the ball back. Clock continues to tick for second down and 7. That snap dropped, and that is not a live fumble. That one will be a dead ball once it hits the ground. Players will still fight for it, but no change of possession. It'll be third down and 7. That one, no loss, no gain, nothing. It'll just be a loss of a down. That'll bring up third down and 7 for Astronaut. Clock continues to roll, coming up on 1 minute to go in the first half. War Eagles trying to score some points off turnovers here. As this one going to be a run. Cash Hawthorne stopped in the backfield for a loss for the first time today. Vincenzo Chioca makes a big stop for Satellite defensively. That brings up the first fourth down Astronaut has seen in this game. Now look at their field position set up at the Satellite 30. I'm guessing they'll go for it here. Well, with how many big plays we've seen already in this first half, definitely a possibility to not only convert it but still get a touchdown on this drive, but time not on their side, only 35 seconds to go in the first half. Fourth down and 10, Astronaut from the Satellite 30-yard line. They will go for it on their first fourth down of the game. It is 4th and 10. And the shotgun now is Owen Brantley. Brantley trying to run it up the middle, breaks the tackle. There goes Owen Brantley to the outside. Got to get to the 20. He's there and more down the sideline. Owen Brantley will get tripped up inside the 10, but it will be first and goal. Astronaut coming up. And a big play by Owen Brantley. And as I said, despite the 4th and 10, there's a good chance for them to convert it, but they got to hurry up here. 9 seconds to go in the first half. Ball is spotted here. Trying to get a play off, and I guess they didn't have a timeout left, and that will end the first half as Astronaut got inside Satellite's 10 on that run, but Satellite saves the touchdown and sends us into the half. Here from Zach Sealy Field, our score at halftime is Astronaut 19, Satellite 13. Starting with the ball in the second half will be Astronaut anyway, and we'll see if the War Eagles can put some points on the board when we come back out for quarter number 3. This will be a 10-minute halftime break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. I'd like to thank our sponsors before the break, Kelly McCann and the McCann Group from Keller Williams Elite Realty. All the information there at the bottom of your screen, as long with Zone 6 Reaper 7v7 and training. Again, we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the start of the second half. Astronaut leads Satellite 19-13 in the 6U game, the first one of the day here from Satellite. And we welcome you back live here to Zach Sealy Field here for Satellite Youth Football and start of the second half of action. As Cash Hawthorne will start it out for Astronaut, trying to get to the edge. He had 3 first-half touchdown runs, but that one not going to go so well. As a solid run, but only going to get 2 yards. Nice stop from Satellite on the outside. It'll be second down and 9 for the War Eagles after a gain of 1 on first down. Game coming up after this, we'll have 8U football with Kayla Brown on the call for the rest of today's action. Keep everybody on side. Low snap picked up by Hawthorne, and he's hit big in the backfield for a loss by Vincenzo Chioca. His second tackle for loss of the game, and Satellite's defense really come alive the last 2 drives now. After Astronaut scored on their first 3, Satellite's been making some plays, stopping this offense in their tracks. That was a loss of about 4 yards. It's third down and 13 for Astronaut at their own 33-yard line for third and 12. Third down and 12. Hawthorne runs it to the near side. Cuts it up down the sideline. There goes Cash Hawthorne again. First down and more. And he'll be brought down just where the tent is there. It was a solid run, though. First down, Astronaut. Satellite doesn't let him break free all the way to the end zone again, but a great run nevertheless by Cash Hawthorne again on third down. And long. It'll bring up first down, Astronaut. It is first and 10 Astronaut at the Satellite 25. A run about 23 yards. First down and 10 Astronaut at the Satellite 25-yard line. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. War Eagles lead by 6. They also picked up a turnover in the first half on a fumble recovery. Defensively, headed off a run up the middle by Brantley. Brantley breaks a tackle. Owen Brantley to the outside. First down and more down the sideline. Brantley tripped up just at about the 10-yard line. It'll be first down Astronaut and a first down carry by Owen Brantley. And a nice carry to the far side, breaking a tackle in the backfield and taking off for a first down. It'll be first down and 10 for Astronaut at the Satellite 12-yard line. Here it is, first down and 10 Astronaut. Owen Brantley, keeper again, cuts it up the middle of the field, stays on his feet, and gets brought down by Luke Pettit at the end of about a 5-yard run there to bring up second down. Nice carry there, breaking a tackle, but Pettit wraps him up and brings him down. Second down and 5 for Astronaut at the Satellite 7-yard line. First down yardage should be at the 2 or the 1-yard line, but at that point, just try and get in the end zone if you're Astronaut. And low snap picked up, and they're going to say it did hit the ground first before Brantley picked it up. That'll bring up third and 5 now for Astronaut at Satellite 7. Scorpions looking for a big stand defensively. Remember, Astronaut got down inside the 10 before the half as well, but clock ran out on them. They couldn't get in the end zone. Now right back in a similar situation, looking to cash in. Clock continues to tick now. Inside 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's another run for Owen Brantley to the near side, trying to get to the corner. Brantley down the sideline. Owen Brantley's in. Touchdown Astronaut. To start the third quarter, it's Owen Brantley's turn. His first touchdown of the day, his first touchdown of the season. As Astronaut extends their lead to 2 possessions for the first time today. with a nice 7-yard touchdown run by Owen Brantley, picking up where they left off pretty much exactly in the first half, where they weren't able to score. Time ran out, but they come back in the second half, opening drive, and it's a 7-yard touchdown for Brantley. We'll see if Astronaut can get the conversion. They did on their first touchdowns, did not on their second and third tries, both off of dead balls, low snaps. Ending their next 2 attempts. This would be, if they could get it, to put them up by 13. Double up Satellite score. That one's going to be a pass to the outside. Owen Brantley hauls it in from Hawthorne. He breaks free for the extra point. As Astronaut goes to the passing play, a little pitch from Hawthorne to Brantley for the extra point. And it's going to be 26-13 Astronaut now, midway through the third quarter. A solid toss there. Like to see the ball in the air, and 6U, not a common sight, but solid one there. It gets them an extra point on the board to put the War Eagles ahead by 13 points, 26-13. Satellite will take back over for their first drive of the second half from their own 35-yard line now. Definitely needing a score. Their last drive of the first half ended with a fumble that they lost to Astronaut. 3:33 to go in the third quarter now. It's going to be first down and 10 for Satellite at their own 35. So there it is, first down and 10. First down and 10 for the Scorpions coming up. So it'll be first and 10 Satellite at their own 35-yard line. It's first and 10 Satellite at their own 35. And that one, Pettit jumped on immediately, but that's going to be offsides on Astronaut, hence why they got through so quickly. That'll bring up first down and 5 for Satellite at midfield at the 40-yard line. First down and 5 for Satellite at the 50, or the 40.
What was he saying? It's 27? Was it a 2-point? A run is a 2-point conversion? Okay, I got you.
So actually on that extra point, Astronaut put the ball in the air, and they'll get 2 points for that. So I'll update the scoreboard in a moment. The score is 27-13. Astronaut leads it. Clock continues to roll. 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Handoff here to Sabalos. He can't get around the edge. That ball's fumbled, and it's going to be a dead ball. I think it was still behind the line of scrimmage, but Sabalos dropped for a loss of a yard there. I think it's going to be, it'll bring up 2nd and 6 for Satellite. We have an injured War Eagle, or slow to get up. Clock will stop. I'll get a chance here to update the scoreboard. So the score is 27-13. Astronaut leading by 14 points. It'll be second down and about 7 now for Satellite. It is 2nd down and 7 now for Satellite. It's going to be a run. Luke Pettit trying to break through up the middle right into that Astronaut front 4. It's a gain of about 2 or 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down for Satellite, about where they started on 1st and 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. And Luke Pettit is slow to get up here. We'll pan away. We'll have another official's time here with 1:55 to go in the 3rd quarter, ahead of 3rd down and 5. And out of the official timeout here, it's going to be 3rd down and 5. Satellite at midfield at the 40-yard line, trailing by 14 points here. As they're looking to cut into this lead on this drive. It's 3rd down and 5. Low snap picked up. One broken tackle. There's another one. 1st down and more for Satellite. But I think the ball is out. Another fumble. And this one, we'll see. And it's going to stay Satellite's ball. The ball did pop free, but it will be 1st down. That was Vincenzo Chioca. He's made a lot of big plays defensively, but has a nice run there on 3rd and 5 to pick up the 1st down across midfield to the Astronaut 33-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10. Scorpions, 1:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Again, coming up at our next game, it'll be 8U. It'll be Caleb Brown and Drew Newland here taking over for the rest of the way for Saturday Youth Football here from Satellite. Alan Zolorzinski up at Cocoa as well. That should be live right now as well. So Youth Football all day Saturday, as it will be throughout the rest of the fall. 1st down and 10. Satellite at the Astronaut 33. Again, in the shotgun is the quarterback. That is Chioca with 2 backs either side. Still Luke Pettit off the field after he was slow to get up. He is their typical quarterback. Choka trying to get to the outside, shedding tacklers. Choka down the sideline, still on his feet, and finally pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 7 yards for number 7, Vincenzo Chioca. That's going to bring up 2nd down and manageable for Satellite as moving down the field. Seeing a lot of big play, one-play drives, but this one moving down the field. Play-by-play here for Satellite. 33 seconds to go in the 3rd when Chioca went out of bounds. Satellite going to need to make a comeback in the 4th. That's going to start with getting a defensive stop, even if they do or don't score here, because, well, Astronaut went 3 for 4 on offensive drives. The only reason that 4th drive wasn't a score was because the time ran out in the 1st half. So they've started out 1 for 1 in the 2nd half as well, offensively. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for Satellite now, inside the Astronaut 30-yard line. And we see Chioca once again. Now it's going to be Cruz Sabalos in the shotgun with split backs. Sabalos will run it to the right side here, trying to get around the edge. Blocking sets up. He sheds a tackle. 1st down and more down the sideline. And out at just about the 20-yard line. Tackle made there by number 14. Well, don't see a 14 on the roster. Could have been 24. Weston Strickland making the hit on the far side, pushing Sabalos out at the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10. Satellite at the Astronaut 20. Under 10 seconds now to go in the 3rd quarter, though, so I don't think Satellite's going to get another play off before we head to quarter number 4. As Astronaut with a 14-point lead here heading in to the 4th quarter. They lead it 27-13, and the last 8 minutes will go up on the clock, and we'll see if the Scorpions can make a comeback to open up their opening day here at home, and or if Astronaut can start out, well, just like their high school team did last night with a big win here in 6U. We'll be back in just a moment as update the scoreboard, and we'll get back rolling for quarter number 4. And we welcome you back live for quarter number 4 here. I'd like to thank our sponsors, the Zone 6 Reapers, as well as Kelly McCann from the McCann Group of Keller Williams Elite Realty. Our 2 sponsors here. I'd like to thank both of them. Kelly McCann's information at the bottom of your screen for the Zone 6 Reapers, all their information on our Facebook page. Both proud partners of the Brevard Sports Network and Youth and Prep Sports in Brevard County. As it is, first down and 10, Satellite inside the Kelly McCann red zone at the Astronaut 20. As for the 40-yard field, the red zone could be the 15, but keep it at the 20. First down and 10 for the Scorpions. Still Luke Pettit not on the field after he was slow to get up. And Pettit with both of their touchdowns in this game. Actually, nope, that is Luke Pettit back in the game, and he'll take it to the outside. There goes Pettit still on his feet, spinning back inside. Pettit's still alive, but he'll get brought down after a solid gain there. Pettit's been really hard to bring down today, and he kept the feet moving, but end up getting brought down after a solid gain of about 8 yards. It'll be second down and 2 for Satellite in Astronaut territory. Second and 2 at the Astronaut 12 for the Scorps. Really needing to score here to start the fourth quarter, and then it's going to be on the defense to get a stop. That'll be second down and 2 for Satellite, the Astronaut 12. Clock continues to tick. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go in this game. Satellite still has 3 timeouts as well, so we'll see how they decide to use those throughout the fourth. Again, it's Luke Pettit in the shotgun with Cruz Sabalos. Under 7 minutes to go now. Clock continues to roll. Not on Satellite's favor. Not in Satellite's favor. Luke Pettit in the shotgun again, looking for what could be his 3rd touchdown of the morning. Second down and 2 here. Pettit takes a snap. It's dropped. That'll be a dead ball. So now it'll be 3rd down and 2. That one was a good snap. Just Pettit couldn't handle it. Dropped, and that will bring up 3rd and 2. Actually, that's going to be a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 3 now at the Astronaut 13 or 14-yard line. Third and 3 coming up for Satellite. 6 minutes to go in this game. Scorpions trail by 14. High snap. It's dropped again, but there were flags before the play. It'll be a false start, and that'll push Satellite back 5 more yards. And what looks like at one point a second and manageable has turned into a 3rd and a little bit longer here. It's going to be, I think, 3rd and 8 once they mark it off for Satellite. Still manageable, and the amount of big plays we've seen in this game, even a 4th down, could definitely be converted, but it's just about getting through that initial defensive line and that push to get into that second level, which is where Luke Pettit and other rushers in this game have been able to break those big runs. I think Pettit's long was 45 yards. To get into the end zone, at least, he only needs 17 here. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for Satellite. Luke Pettit in the shotgun. He'll roll out, take off to the left side of the field now, has blocking help. Bounces off a runner, but the ball is free. And it's going to be recovered by Astronaut. Second fumble recovery of the game for the War Eagles. This one by Cash Hawthorne, who's had quite the morning. 3 touchdown runs and now a fumble recovery. And Astronaut will take over. I believe that's where the official indicated, but I guess they're going to reverse that call. Still a good play by Hawthorne and whoever made the hit to pop the ball free. It'll be 4th down and 7. No gain there on that play for Satellite. Coming up on 5 minutes to go in the game. Astronaut did have a fumble recovery in the first half as well. It'll be 4th down and 7. Could be the last shot here for Satellite to stay in this game to start the morning. Trailing by 14, it's 4th down and 7 inside the Astronaut 20. War Eagles looking for a big-time stop. Luke Pettit will go under center here for 4th down and 7. Big play for the Scorpions 6U team here. Actually, they have a player in the shotgun. We got some early movement. Flag down. That's going to be a false start, and that's going to push Satellite back even more. It'll be 4th down and about 12 now for the Scorpions. But again, still with the score how it is and with the field position you have, no doubt they'll still go for it. 4.5 minutes to go in this game. Ahead of 4th down and 12 for Satellite at the Astronaut 22. And since first down, these last 2 plays have netted a loss of 10 yards, including that penalty. And this one, direct snap and a run up the middle, breaking a tackle. There's Chioka. Ball is free, but regardless, Satellite will not make it to the first down line to gain. Astronaut, I think, did recover the fumble regardless. So fumble recovery there for the War Eagles, and it'll be first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And now Astronaut, lonely goal on this drive is to waste those last 4 minutes and 8 seconds and pick up a win to start your morning. Off right, we're going to have a water break here with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's 27-13 Astronaut. And we had cross country this morning. And Caleb, if you could let us know what happened there for people that weren't able to catch it.
For the boys race, a young man out of Vero Beach came in first in the boys race, and in the girls race out of Vieira was Ellie Atwell taking the first place for Vieira. Lots of great runners. Had a chance to talk to Coach Doug Butler on his final jamboree as he will be leaving the high school coaching sphere to focus on college. Great morning out for Brevard County cross country.
Thank you, Caleb. And you can never forget cross country. You got all the fall sports we've been talking about, but cross country is getting rolling as well. And congratulations to those student athletes that came in first, and the rest of them that had a great day. And talk about Coach Doug Butler. He'll be moving on to focus on coaching at Eastern Florida, and this will be his final year at Satellite. So that'll be a big loss for that program, but we'll see how they bounce back after this season. Still have a year with Coach Butler. Here's a run for Astronaut getting to the outside. There goes the War Eagles down the sideline. It's a foot race inside the 30, inside the 20. One man to beat inside the 10. He will be dropped short of the end zone. But a big-time run there for Astronaut by, looks like, number 8 on the run. Dallin Edwards with his first carry of the game, chased down there by Colton Freeman. That was a long chase to the end zone, but he brings him down in hot pursuit, stops him from getting in the end zone. It will be now first and goal. Astronaut at the 5-yard line here, looking to punctuate this 6U game with another score to put this one away. First and goal, War Eagles at the 5. Again, it is Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards, low snap, picks it up. He'll run it again. Dallin Edwards at the outside, cuts it inside, and a touchdown, Astronaut from 5 yards out. And after a big-time run, about a 40-yard run to start the drive, and it is Dallin Edwards finishing it off with the final 5 yards for the Astronaut score. And that one going to put a cap on this 6U game, and Astronaut's going to start out their day and their season 1-0 in 6U. As we have the extra point attempt here from Astronaut. The last one was a 2-point try. As it's Brantley going to take the snap here. He'll take it himself on the run, and Owen Brantley in for the extra point. Just one this time around. That'll put Astronaut ahead by 20. 3 minutes to go in this game. Astronaut will jump ahead 33-13 as their defense picks up a fumble recovery, and Dallin Edwards turns it into points. It'll be 33-13 for Astronaut with the 20-point lead now after the conversion is good by Owen Brantley. On the run for one. First and 10. Satellite will take back over at their own 35. It'll be first down and 10. Satellite at their own 35-yard line. Update the score again as they counted it for 2. It'll be 34 to 13. Astronaut leads by 21. .240 and counting to go in our first game here from Zach Sealy Field. And Astronaut with a big lead and looking to hold on for a 1-0 start in 6U. Here to start the start of the Pop Warner season. It's first and 10, Satellite at their own 35-yard line. Luke Pettit in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He's looking to throw it. That pass will be incomplete. And again, that's the second time now in this game we've seen both teams have passed it once. It's good to see in 6U. I mean, you rarely see it, but get these kids going, throwing the football. That could be big if you can get it rolling by 8U and forward, because, well, obviously, key skill to know in football. And 6U most times you focus on the fundamentals, but Pettit looking to throw there was hit. It falls incomplete, but it'll be second down and 10. Satellite at their own 35. Clock stops with 2:11 to play. Now second and 10, Scorps at their own 35. And we got whistles before the play. A lot of quick movement there. I don't think the ball was ever snapped. I don't see any flags on the field though, so I guess they'll just let it slide. Still second and 10. Satellite at their own 35. Officials keeping everybody on sides here. As Sabalos will try and get to the outside here. Cruz Sabalos breaks a tackle right down here to the sideline. Sabalos still on his feet. Still running down the sideline, and he'll step out of bounds. That was a big run by Cruz Sabalos there through the tents. You saw him go by. And it will be enough for a first down for Satellite inside the Astronaut 35-yard line. They'll put him at the 33-yard line. First down and 10 Scorpions. Inside 2 minutes to play in this opening game. First down and 10 now for Satellite at the Astronaut 33-yard line. Clock stopped, 1:56 to go in this game. Satellite trailing by 21. Astronaut looking to see that clock hit triple zeros and start out 1-0. It's first down and 10. Satellite now at the Astronaut 33-yard line. And the shotgun, Luke Pettit. He's going to run out to the left side. Has some room to run down the sideline. Breaking tackles. There goes Luke Pettit again down the sideline. And nobody's going to catch Pettit. Touchdown, Satellite. And that is the third touchdown of the morning for Luke Pettit. A hat trick for him with 1:41 to go in the game. Scorpions still fighting here, putting points up on the board. That one a 33-yard touchdown run by Luke Pettit, his third of the morning. It'll help cut into the lead a little bit, but they're going to need a quick turnover or something to get back in the game. We'll see the conversion try coming up for Satellite. If they can get it, could cut it possibly to Well, if it counts for 2, they could cut it to 13. If it's only 1, they could cut it to 14. And coming up right after the conclusion of this game, it will be 8U here between Satellite and Astronaut with Caleb Brown and Drew Newland on the call for that one. First down and, well, it's a conversion try. So at the 3-yard line, Satellite looking for the extra point. It's Cruz Sabalos in the backfield. Luke Pettit will go under center. That ball, no good. That ball hit the ground. So dead ball, but Satellite picks up 6 more points before it's all said and done here. And 6U makes it 34-19. And it'll give Astronaut the ball back as they'll look to run the clock out on this one and get ready for 8U. High-scoring 6U game here. A combined 53 points between these two teams as of right now. 34-19 is the score. Seen up there on the Zone 6 Reaper scoreboard. Minute 41 to play. Astronaut will get the ball back. And again, number 1 goal, just run the clock out and pick up a win here on opening day. Again, thanks everyone for tuning in to the Brevard Sports Network this morning. Getting up early and joining 6U with us here. And we got the rest of the game, so don't go anywhere for the rest of the day between Satellite and Astronaut, as well as the Cocoa Tigers Youth Football Organization as well. All throughout today's action. It's also week 0 of college football as well starting today, so football is back in full swing all across the nation and, well, internationally as well. FSU and Georgia Tech playing in Ireland. There's a nice run. Cash Hawthorne again to the outside, makes a quick move back to the inside. First down, Astronaut. They'll move it up inside the Satellite 35. Cash Hawthorne's had himself quite the day. 3 touchdown runs of his own. 1 minute to go here in the 6U game between Satellite and Astronaut. It'll be 1st and 10. War Eagles from the Scorpions 33. Clock continues to tick. Might just be 1 more play in this one. An Astronaut just needs to snap it, run the ball, and let the clock run with them. 35 seconds to go now in this game. It'll be 1st and 10 Astronaut at the Satellite 33. Now 30 seconds to go. This may be the last play of the game. Cash Hawthorne and Owen Brantley in the shotgun here for the final play. 1st and 10. Hawthorne tosses it to Brantley. Brantley trying to get around the edge. And Cash Sabalos will bring him down after a gain of 3 yards. Nice tackle by Sabalos. 15 seconds ago, and I don't think we're going to see another play. And that will do it for the 6U game here from Zach Sealy Field as the Astronaut War Eagles start the day 1-0 over the Satellite Scorpions in today's Pop Warner action with a big 6U win, 34-19. A lot of scoring and really impressed with the game. Cash Hawthorne, Owen Brantley ran the ball well as Dallin Edwards scoring all the points for Astronaut for Satellite. All 3 touchdowns scored by Luke Pettit. And with that, we'd like to thank the Zone 6 Reapers and the Kelly McCann Group beachside of Keller Williams Elite Realty. For Kelly McCann, you can call him at 239-297-9504 or 239-313-0344 or online at mccann-group.kw.com. I'd also like to thank the Zone 6 Reapers, the premier 7v7 program and training in Brevard County. If you or someone you know wants to get into 7v7 or training, or if you are a student athlete of your own and needs a 7v7 organization, look no further than the Zone 6 Reapers. All their information is on our Facebook page. And with that, we'll hop off the air here and be back in just a moment. It won't be me. It'll be Caleb Brown and Drew Newland taking over for 8U between Satellite and Astronaut in just a moment. Final score here, Astronaut 34, Satellite 19 to finish the 6U game.